Hello and welcome to Digi8.com. In this video, we are going to cover the topic on humility. Now let's start with the definition of humility. Humility is derived from the Latin word humilitas. It is a noun associated with the adjective humilis. This roughly means grounded, humble, or from the earth, as its root is humus, that is earth. Humility is the outlook or emotion that one is in no way superior to others. It implies an absence of pride. Humility is a form of modesty that is greatly helpful for individuals. It can make one a leader or a contender. In the absence of humility, there is arrogance. It is when someone thinks they are better than or superior to those around them. Moving on to why do we need humility? Humility does not mean the absence of pride in achievements. Instead, it means understanding the tone, place, and time to use when discussing this with others. For instance, one should be able to say sorry when they do something wrong. Next, willing to be trained and criticized helps one grow and bars resentfulness. Next, acknowledging a good match to the fellow contestant. This should be done not just on winning, but even when one loses. Next, one should focus for success for themselves as well as for others. One should aid the growth of those less able and not see them as inferior. And finally, instead of being jealous, one should admire those who are better off. One should try and outdo themselves and not others. Moving on, key steps to becoming more humble. First, one should think over their behavior. Bad actions impact lifestyle decisions. Staying optimistic helps one become humble and remain that way. Next, keep sight of the targets. One should remind themselves why they do what they do and how to do so after waking up. This will help them understand and pursue their goals. This will let them not forget the purpose of their work. They can achieve their targets. One can then motivate other people to chase their targets too. Next, one should ask questions. People with humility are aware that asking queries does not imply weakness. Instead, they help a person grow physically and emotionally. And finally, work on your confidence. Confidence is essential for fulfilling potential. Humility and confidence can be present together. Humility needs one to see their flaws and their strengths as well. However, one must go beyond that. One must use their strengths to grow. Moving on, tips for cultivating humility. First and foremost, one should be grateful. Being thankful means appreciating the good things they get. This lets them appreciate the role of others. Being grateful makes one less self-focused. It makes them pay attention to those around them. This is a trademark feature of people with humility. Showing gratefulness can make one humble. Humility makes one more likely to be grateful. Next, seek out criticism. This is integral for people in leadership positions. However, feedback is helpful for everybody. Others should be able to allow to criticize. They can do so without revealing their identity. They should know that their opinions are sought. Criticism should be heard. One should be thankful for them. Next, be compassionate and mindful towards oneself. Nowadays, compassion towards oneself and being mindful are known to be connected to higher mental strength and well-being. Researchers believe those with humility are more self-aware. They know about their strengths and weaknesses. This allows them to judge what needs to be altered about themselves. Greater inward self-awareness makes it simpler to spot how negative actions and beliefs might be restrictive. And finally, one should identify and accept what is causing them harm and then change it. This needs compassion towards oneself. And finally, one should accept their humanity. People's confidence is damaged when they do not succeed at something close to them. This might be related to their work or personal life. This happens because one derives self-worth from these things. Then one starts seeing themselves as undeserving or inadequate. Getting back on track can take a lot of time. Humble people can deal with criticism or failure. This is because they believe there's an inherent value in being human. They might not succeed or may disappoint people, but they know that is not because they are inherently flawed. It only shows their humanity like others around them. Knowing one is loved and accepted when they go wrong helps one deal with lack of success and criticism. This is especially helpful early on in life. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the topic on humility. These are some of the sources and links referred to for the content in the video.
Thank you and see you in the next video.